Welcome to Good Choices. Before I get started, I want to talk about like how frustrating studying for career development is. I've got all my goals here that make the most sense. I've thought a lot about what makes sense, and I think fundamental, universally applicable skills that transfer to a lot of areas make the most sense right now because there's just there's very little certainty, I feel like, in the job market right now, and you want to be able to pivot. I think being able to pivot is really valuable right now. So a professional certification in Linux, I think, makes the most sense. It qualifies me to work system administrator roles, and then when I move into something like cloud, I'm going to be using Bash. I'm going to be using, uh, doing like a lot of the things I do will use Bash and Linux. And then this is just a certification that I know the fundamentals of some of the cornerstone things in computer science. So like I think this is a decent place to start. From there, I think, in fact, I would probably put these higher. So I'm going to move this down here. So from there, I think these picking up just the easiest, most basic cloud cert makes sense. So here it would be the Microsoft Azure Fundamentals cert. Here it would be so it'd be one of these. Here it's kind of not as clear. I don't have the right bookmark here. It looks. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. So the foundational. Yeah. So like the foundational cert, makes sense, and that should be pretty easy to get. But even like uh, the associate might make sense, but the foundational, the point is to get them racked up, to get through, and to have things to show for myself. That's the point. So this would be totally fine for that. The other thing, we've got Google Cloud. So these are going to cost money to take. So that just leaves how much money it will take to study for them. So that's going to be a big part of which one I decide to go for first. After that, we've got Linux certifications. So we've got two on my radar here: certified in data analytics, and then just a basic certification in Python programming. So what I'm thinking is, after this LPIC is just the start of it all. It's the point of it is to validate a lot of the skills that I already have, and then from there to move into new fields that I really haven't been a part of. Cloud, data, those kinds of fields are growing, and they're valuable. The kinds of fields I've been in, network engineering, things very closely related to networking in a more traditional sense. Um, I really feel like I need to get out of that, and the encore is on my list. Um, I think it makes sense for me to get the encore, but it's kind of low on my list. The other thing on my list, that really is kind of interesting, and this should honestly go here or here, but it's this um, uh, Mist University course, because if we go to that course. Okay, and then we go to missed courses down here. This is this is 20 courses, but in total it should take it should take 4 hours to complete, and that's it. And then there's no test. You don't pay for a test and go and do it. This is 100% free, and you get a it's just a course. That's it. You just watch videos, answer questions, and you get a free certification. That's not only in Wi-Fi, which is really, getting a wireless cert is big. That'll go a long way. But this is the only certification I have seen that is for AI, artificial intelligence, as applied to networking. So this, this is not service provider. This is not, this is related to my experience and my current set of skills, but it's out of that zone where I feel like I'm coming up short in a lot. So this is on to wireless. This is on to AI. This honestly needs to go here or even up here, because it's just 4 hours of work that I can do probably in one video, to be honest. I can pound out one video. It's all public. I don't need to pay for anything. There's no issues with making a video of this on YouTube. So I can just pound out this whole course in one video. Anyone watching this can pound it out themselves. And I don't need to pay for anything. I don't need to schedule an exam. All I do is go through the course, answer the questions in the course, and get a certification for free. And the certification is in wireless networking and in artificial intelligence, with some of the two hottest things there are right now, the most valuable fundamental skill sets out there, wireless and artificial intelligence. I could get a cert for that for 4 hours of work, about 4.5 hours of work, for free. And I'm not doing that. So welcome to bad choices. It'd be a much better choice to pound that out. And then the other thing I want to mention is this needs to go. I don't even have a bookmark for this, so I'm gonna add that right now. But the thing is, it's not a certification. So I guess I could add it to courses. And yeah, but really what it is it's a book, and it's a book by somebody I hope everyone's familiar with, because this guy is not going away soon. He's just going to get more and more popular because he's doing some really amazing things. He wrote this book. He got hired as a DevOps. He got hired by Cisco in a very lucrative role, and he's doing software development in a very public way that will actually innovate the industry. So this guy's not going anywhere. He looks legit. Anyone that looks like this is automatically a technical expert. I used to look like that, by the way. I kind of cleaned myself up lately. But this guy is a technical expert, if for nothing else but the beard alone. The eccentric facial expression also is a big plus. So this guy's not going away. And he's not only that, he's leading the charge into the next wave of, technical, valuable technical experience and skills. So, this is why this is so frustrating, is this stuff pops up all the time. So League of Legends, what the heck? But anyway, this is why I'm so frustrated right now at this point in my career, because it feels like anything I do is at the expense of something else that I could have done, that would have been better for me to do. So I definitely feel like that's the case with studying with this LPIC instead of the Mist, because the Mist is free and it's only 4 hours of my time. But in addition, I also feel like any of those are just, paid entities, certifications trying to take my money. And instead I could be, following this guy who's really, I don't believe that he's trying to do that. I believe what he's trying to do is create a new wave of technological advancement in the field. And he's doing that with the intention of people following along in that wave and not just monetizing people. So he has a free book here that I could be reading on this channel, but instead I'm not. So welcome to bad choices. I'm this is why it's so frustrating for me. It feels like no matter what I do, I lose. But honestly, the worst thing I can do is do nothing. So I'm going to keep working on the LPIC, even though I know that it's at the expense of those two other things, which are the free cert that will only take me about 4.5 hours, and the free book by an emerging superstar in the field. Instead, I'm going to go for my LPIC because I, if you're watching this and you can help me with this, please leave me a comment, because I feel like right now I'm just really struggling to have direction, to have like mentorship, to have a clear objective and narrative and like guiding light in my career. I just feel like there's so much to do. I can't do everything. And when I choose to do something, I just automatically made the wrong choice because I don't have the kind of mentorship, intelligence, network, ecosystem to operate in where the choices I make are correct. So part of that is my own problem. I probably need to be going to things like DEF CON and Cisco Live and conferences like that and connecting with people face to face. I think that makes a lot of sense to do, and I don't do it. Yeah. So anyway, onto the LPIC. I think this does make sense. So we're going to continue on with this. We're on the explorational exercises. The really good news is I got Zipper running in between videos. The password is osboxes.org, osboxes.org. And we have Zipper here now, which is a package manager. It's a package manager that works for Red Hat Linux systems, as opposed to Debian-based systems. OpenSUSE is a Red Hat-based system. All right, so first explorational exercise. How would you use Zipper to find out which package owns this file? So that's similar to some of the other questions, but it's asking about a different... I'm going to close this photo of myself. I took a photo of myself to show some friends of mine in the longevity community my balding, and I just did it candid because if you want to know more about me personally, head on over to my personal channel. I'm doing a weight loss series on there, so if you were disappointed that I didn't show a shirtless picture of myself on this, just head over to my personal channel, and there are rewards waiting for you there. Okay, so let's look for the explorational exercise. Okay, so let's look for the package that owns this file. So it's going to be a zipper option here, something like -F maybe. maybe verify. I'm not sure about that. What about search? No, I don't know about that. Let's try search. So let's do zipper search user bin swap on. So oh, I misspelled that. So connection failed. Just ignore. Oops. Let's abort actually. Okay, can't do any of those things. Control C gives me back my prompt. So let me see if I set up the internet on this. Okay, it looks like I did. So, testing internet. Oh, so the network's unreachable. Shoot. Well, what the heck? Okay. Well, I got to figure out how to set up the network on this. Let's see here. So, I'm wondering if there's a. Oh, here we go. Configure. If I can just use the GUI. Now, okay. So let's do this. New chat. How do I set up internet connectivity on OpenSUSE Linux? All right, and I gotta come back. I gotta take a break. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's keep going on these questions here. The explorational exercises. So what would you use to find out which package owns that? I'm going to go with search. Let's see if we're correct. Yep, I was right. So use the SE search operator. Oh, but you got to, no, I was wrong. You got to use two of them. You got to use SE, which is an abbreviation for search. So I was close, but then you need to do the provides as well. So let's try putting that in there. And let's try configuring the session timeout. Oops. Okay, so I need a terminal, which I can get here. Console. All right, and let's go to ChatGPT. How do I disable timeout on SUSE Linux using the command line?
Update the grub configuration by running the following command. Shell copy code as sudo update grub. This command will apply to changes you made to the grub configuration. Restart your computer for the changes to take effect. After restarting, the console blanking timeout should be disabled, and your screen will no longer go blank due to an activity.
Oh, really? Is that a thing? Okay. I'll try it. I don't know if I've never heard of doing it that way, but oh, I don't have a shared clipboard. Okay. Org. Oh, shoot. Oh, it doesn't have nano. I guess I'll try using by. There you go. All right, so it's the grub command line Linux default. So we got to add a term to this. Oh, stop me. You know what I did? You know what I need to be stopped? Because well, two things. But the first is, how am I gonna revert these changes? I'm not. I don't have a backup. That I would blow everything away, and I'd have no way to back things up. So what I need to do is copy this to etc default grub dot backup, or dot defaults. There we go. And I need sudo, of course. And now I can revert those changes a lot easier. So good on anyone who caught that. I need to do the vi command. Okay, now I can do this. Okay. So we got it. So we've got quiet. We've got splash. So now we need to add CONSOLEBLANK equals 0. And then WQ. And then sudo update dash grub. All right, and hopefully this will never blank out anymore. So update grub is missing. All right, so it obviously hallucinated. This is not it. So you know what I did? I backed up that file so I can very easily revert it. All I need to do is go like this, change it to .defaults, and now I can remove the .defaults because I don't need a backup anymore. There you go. Look at how easy it is to revert those changes. All right, so just moving on. It looks like I can't. Looks like I can't do this. Oh, let me try it. So zy ppse provides usr sbin swapon. Yeah, I still got that problem where I need to set up networking on here. There should be a option to do that. System. Settings. Utilities. Internet. Oh, this is a browser. I think this is like a tool for accessing the internet, not for setting it up. Maybe it's down here in the tray. Yeah, that's not a tool for connecting to the internet. Floppy drive? What? I got nothing. I guess I can use the CLI. So how do I set up internet access on SUSE Linux using the CLI.
To set up internet access on OpenSUSE Linux using the command line, you can follow these steps. Open a terminal on your OpenSUSE system. Check the available network interfaces on your...
Okay, so we're gonna check the available network interfaces. Oh, we don't have a shared clipboard. Okay, so we've got this ETH0. Now it's down, state down. Why is it down? It shouldn't be down. All right, let's see if that fixed it. Still down. I think we got to bring it up manually. I think it's like on Cisco's where things are automatic, or like certain devices. I don't know if it's Cisco's, but they're automatically in admin down. So like you have to bring them up. Okay. Hopefully it's up now. It's up. So we need a... This is for a wired connection. I'm not sure. This is a virtual connection. Oh, no, I do need to do this because this is how I'll get an IP address. Basically, I need to initiate the DHCP request. I should get an IP address. I'm not using wireless. No, it's there's an unknown host. I think the problem is this cloud 2 isn't valid. Let me try deleting it. I think that might fix things. Let's try it. Nothing yet. No, that didn't do it. Shoot, what the heck? Why does it not get an IP? Oh my god, there's nothing. I'm coming up short. Okay, well let's see if we can get if there's SSIDs. Okay, that wasn't it. Okay. Man, that is really something. I guess I'll try rebooting the box. Maybe that'll help. Okay, so we can see the boot up process messages here. Remind us of what we learned earlier. So we should see. Oh, it just went through it really fast. Is it up? I think it's still booting up. Oh, no, it's ready. Okay, good. Okay. Still nothing. And it's now in down mode. All right, so let's set it to up mode. Got an extra operand. Oh, you know what? I'm missing the IP. Alright, so now hopefully is it gonna behave? It is not. Okay. Still not gonna behave. Okay. I'm not using a wireless connection. Yeah, it's not getting an IP address. Alright, well, let's ask the chat. I ran those steps. This is for a wired connection. It's not getting an IP address. Okay, so yeah, we can do that. Let's add a static IP with a default gateway, and this is the subnet I'm in, so that should work. 100/24 and then sudo IP route add default VO 2.168.1.1 and then sudo vi etc resolve v.conf. Okay, and then name server. Oh, it's auto generated by netconfig. Is that why? I need to use netconfig. Okay, let me just. I mean, if I can ping it without DNS, then that's progress. So let's see if I can get that far. There's no IP address. How do I expand this? How do I make it full screen? I can't. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it full screen. And then I don't see the IP address on there, so I think it's gonna fail. Oh, okay. It succeeds. Sweet. Okay, so now we do have these DNS issues, so let's fix that. So let's cat out to etc resolve.conf. Okay, and then let's paste this in. Define the static wedge variables in the. Oh, okay. Oops, and I don't have a shared keyboard. So config file is auto generated by netconfig. How do I set up DNS using netconfig? Okay, so it's going to be sudo netconfig update -f. Okay, ping google.com. Still nothing. Ping openai.com. Nothing. Okay, so let me read it here. So before you change it manually, define it here. Okay. Alright, I do not see where... Oh, is this the static? So domain names used... It is written... Oh, here's a static. I think this is what I need. Yeah, so I need to change this to 8.8.8.8 like that. And I probably needed sudo because that's annoying. Whatever's most annoying is what I needed to do. Yep, I needed to do sudo. I can try the override, but it's not going to work. All right. Try that again. Okay, so this should work. Then we need to make those changes go live by doing this update command. Clear IP link, which doesn't show anything useful. Google.com doesn't even show accurate information because we were able to ping 8.8.8.1. But look at me, I'm like an actual real legit networking guy. I set up network connectivity on this box. Although I did use the AI, to be fair, but without it, most people would just use Google. So hey, I'm extra smart because I'm not still using things that are not as good. I'm using the best tool for the job. So yep, I've got that fixed now. I've got internet access. So let's try this command. Oh, to try it, we've got to type it out because I don't have. Okay, provides user sbin swap on. Okay, there we go. Oof. Got it working. So here it is. It belongs to the util-linux package. Perfect. Okay, and now we can go through and run all of the zipper examples. So let's do that. zypper. We've got 46 matches. So anytime we see an example, we'll go ahead and run it. Okay, so here's zipper refresh. Privileges. There we go. Zipper refresh. We should see 4 repos up to date, probably. So we've got some different repos. It probably should be different. All right, so we're waiting. Waiting is not fun. What I could do is just open another instance and then run the other command. Let's do that. And let's open it in a new tab. That'll be easier to manage. Okay, I don't know where the other tab went. Oh, it's down here. Okay. There we go. So it's out of date. It told me to update it, which is what I'm doing here. But I was able to run that other command. We do not see any packages found for generic. It's for a GNU Merrick. It's probably just because it's out of date. All right, so next command, zypper-se-i Firefox. There we go. We've got the browser as an application and as a package. And then we've got OpenSUSE branding. All right, next command. So IN, remember, and stands for install. So we're going to install this unrar bar package. In order to do that, we need root privileges, osboxes.org. System management is locked. Probably because this update is still going, it won't let me do something else. That's okay. Don't really want to install this anyway. Oh, so okay, so we'll do yes on that. Looks like there's a repository where the signature verification failed for a file in the repository. So like it might be a malicious file, but that's the beauty of having a home lab and a virtual machine. If it is and I get malware on this virtual machine, just blow it all away. All right, so I'm gonna skip those commands. Let's do the next command. We're gonna search for this, and we shouldn't be able to find it because I don't think I have GIMP installed. But that's kind of the point of the search command. Okay, there we go. We found it. We found the same version as well. All right, so let's get some info on it. Oops, gotta spell it right. Okay, here's the info. Looks like it. Oh, we're on dot 18, so it's because this update hasn't finished yet. They've got a more recent one than I do. Moving on to the next one, we're going to look at the zipper repos. And then we can have them enabled or disabled. So our update here is going to pull from these enabled ones, SUSE Leap, non-OSS, OSS, update, non-update. But these other ones we're not going to be pulling for unless we enable them, even though they're on the system. All right, so let's look at enabling and disabling a package. We won't do the one in the example there. We're going to do zipper modify repo -d, and then we'll use -d to we're going to do -e first, and we're going to enable repo debug, which we need root for, probably, which makes a lot of sense. And we can't do anything like that because it's still using the data here, so we can't modify it while it's in use, which makes sense. Auto refresh, yeah, let's not touch that because we'll probably have the same. I mean, it's no love lost, so let's disable it. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't recognize that option. Okay. Well, that's fine. Okay, so here's for adding a repository. I don't think we need to do that one either, and that's the last one for the exercises. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Got internet working. We're doing the refresh. We tested out some of those commands, and yeah, good to keep moving on. So how can you get? So how would you use Zipper to find out which package owns this? We learned that before, so let's type that in. Zipper, and then it's I do not remember, which is bad because I'll be tested on this. Shoot, I do not remember at all. Oh, it is that search, but it's with something else. So zipper search. Oh, here it is right here. Zipper SE provides. Type that in one more time. Okay. There we go. How can you get a list of all installed packages in a system using DNF? So let's try that. We got DNF on here. We don't have DNF on here. We gotta go to a different system for that. And I need to add an interface to this. Add. Apply. Okay, it's already connected. Delete. Configure. Add. Apply. Okay. Tricky stuff. Advanced stuff going on here. All right. Okay, so that might have screwed that up. That's okay. Let's see if this still works. So, yeah, it's still working. It looks like. I think. Oh, no, it's not still working. Not still working. Okay. Okay. Well, that's not good. It's still up. Can't ping anymore, though. Destination host unreachable. Okay. That's weird. Why is that happening? Destination host unreachable. Okay, so there's something wrong with this connection. Try deleting it and re-adding it. Huh. I think this second interface isn't configured correctly. What is this? Tap interfaces, tunnels. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Why? What if I hit refresh? Reset the interface? I didn't make any changes. Okay, that's weird. What if I bring it down and then bring it back up? So what was the command? IP or sudo IP link eth 0 down. Oh. Help. Set. Okay, and then bring it back up. And now try. Network is unreachable, 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 unreachable. Okay. Maybe go back over those instructions now. Sudo IPADDR. Add. We'll do 101. 24 dev eth0. And then sudo IP route. Add default via 101. Okay, and then the resolver. Conf. Okay. etc sysconfig. Config. Alright. Should still be in there, but I'm gonna double check. Nope, it's missing. It's definitely missing. Oh, no, it's still there. Alright, so it's still up. I don't see the IP listed on there though. Okay, we've got some different results here. Oh, that's interesting. It didn't do the. It's using the same IP. Okay, now the network is unreachable. Is it because the interface isn't up yet? Oh, it's up. Huh. Okay, network unreachable. So that default route must be a problem? I feel like this means that the default route is a problem. Oh, yeah, it is, because the source is wrong. Okay, so IP route add default via 92.168.101, and then source network is unreachable. Alright, so I need an object. Okay, here's how I see all my addresses. And I've got a lot of them. Okay. Remove, right? I don't know. /24 0. Oh, maybe RM or delete. There we go, delete. Okay. Okay, so now we've only got one on there. But the network is unreachable. That's so weird. Okay, and this one, it's got a unique IP address. I thought there might be like a conflict or something. I mean, there could be. Maybe there's something. Well, no, there couldn't be because it's not even. Can I get to my default gateway? No, I can't. Alright, well, that's not good. Okay. Well, you know what? It's fine. Let's just keep going. We can use DNF. We can't use DNF on that system anyway, so we have to use DNF here anyway. And this one's working, I think. Yeah, this one's working. Okay. Alright, so it's time for DNF. So we're going to do DNF help -- help. And we're going to look for being able to get a list of all installed packages. So that would be DNF something like show or list. There it is, DNF list. Oh, it failed. Oh yeah, I remember this error. I don't know what that's all about. But I think the command is DNF list, even though it's not working. Yep, use the list operator followed by the installed parameter. Oh, you know what? It's okay. It wasn't DNS list. It was. I wonder if this will work because it won't have to use the mirror. Yeah, it works because I don't have to reach out using the mirror. Okay, so I got this one wrong. You have to give it an extra parameter -- installed. Otherwise, it will go out and look at the packages based on the repositories you have configured in your mirror. I seem not to have any repositories configured in my mirror, or there's some sort of issue with the ones that are there. So it works if I look at things on my local PC. It doesn't work if I try to reach out and look on the internet. All right, next one, using DNF. What is the command to add a repository? So let's take a look at that. DNF help. Looking for something like add probably makes sense. So we've got DNF, we've got options, and we've got commands. So it's going to be a command, I would think. So we got remove there. That's probably not going to be it. We've got install, but install isn't about the repositories. Repo query, repo list. Is there a okay. I don't know. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's something that has to do with install. So DNF install -- help. Okay, so this is where we can enable and disable repositories. How do we add them? So we can do a -repo. We can do a I don't know. My answer is I don't know. I have no clue. So working with repositories is a configure. Oh, you know what? I knew that. Is a configuration change. So use the config-manager and the add repo parameter. Oh, I knew that. Okay, so it's DNF config-manager add repo. Now we need repos on here. So what are some CentOS DNF repos that I can add? So there's the enterprise. Now this is not using that command. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Okay, so let's get this power tools repo. Oh, it's DNF, not CNF. And oh, it has to be dash add repo, I think. And you need sudo. There we go. So now let's make sure it's enabled. Okay, that's weird. I mean, it says it's right there. But does this look familiar? Yep, it definitely should. So here's all the repos. It looks like I added it there, but didn't do what I intended for it to do. But anyway, here's the answer. It's config dash. It's DNF config dash manager dash add repo, and then the URL to the repo. Next question: how can you use Zypper to check if a package unzip is installed? So we got to go to our Zypper box here, which is right here. And then we do help. Now this is the check if a package is installed. We checked which package owns a file, but now we need to check if a package is installed or not. So let's see here. How about search? I feel like search is a good start. So it would be Zypper search, and then from there maybe there's some extra options like there was before. Maybe like installed or something. Installed only, yeah. And then unzip. All right, that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. I unfortunately can't run the command because oh, okay, well that's interesting. It has to, so maybe this isn't the command, but let's see how close I got. So you need to do a search SE on the installed packages -I. So I think that's what I did. Yep, I did. Okay, so I got it right. Perfect. All right, on to the next one. Using yum, find out which package provides the file /bin/git. Yum, we know, is a fork of DNF. DNF is for Red Hat Linux machines, which, I mean, this might have yum on it. It might have DNF. No, it does not have DNF or yum. It's got Zypper. So we got to go to our DNF yum box here, and now we need to find out which package provides this file. So it would be yum provides w bin w wgt. There we go. It's the AppStream package, but yeah, so it's the AppStream package. All right, and the answer is to use. So to find out what provides a file, use what provides and the file name yum what provides, and then the file. So I'm not sure if I got that right. I went with provides instead of what provides. Let's see if there's exists what provides as well. I don't see it there. Okay, so what provides is a valid command. So let's take a look at the help and see if we can find the difference here. Searching on provides. Okay, so what provides looks like it's just the same command as provides. So I got it right. It doesn't match the answer key, but it's the right answer. Hopefully the questions on the test aren't like, multiple choice where one of the choices is provides and one of the other choices is what provides. I haven't taken the test yet, so we'll see how much I like it. I'll give out like a review of it. I gave a review of some of the other tests I took. I took the NCore quite a lot recently, and I think my review of it was like pretty low. It's like a lot of like, what is the latest Cisco like it feels like you're training yourself more to be a billboard for Cisco than you are to be like an actual engineer. So my rating of that is like pretty low, obviously, because I'm not trying to retake it. I'm moving on to a different cert. And then the JNCI ESP, my rating is higher because I think it teaches you real skills. But obviously, I haven't attempted to take that again. So I would rate that pretty low as well, because I feel like it's just not realistic to take. Like, I think it prepares you really well. It gives you great skills. It puts you in another category of people. And it's the whole reason I have this channel. It's the whole reason I have my home lab. So I'm going to give it a high score out of 10, at least a 6, if not a 7. But 8, 9, 10, I just feel like it's too, I don't know how to say it. I could see myself giving it an 8 or a 9. I guess I would deduct a lot of points because it was really hard to study for. Just the materials weren't really out there. They were kind of fractured around. There was no like, they're expensive. Everything costs so much. The test was expensive. So I could see myself giving it an 8 just because, that's where this channel came from. That's where this lab came from. And it teaches you real skills. I didn't get the sense that I was just being trained to be a sales representative. I was actually being trained to be an engineer. So definitely high, 7, 8, something like that. For the Encore, I would give it maybe a 4 because I just felt like, and then the other thing with the Encore is I felt like they really changed a lot. So like your prior training wasn't relevant anymore. So they kind of pulled the rug out from underneath you. And then the new rug they put in, I felt like was less applicable to engineering and more applicable to something like sales, which was frustrating because, I've been training to be an engineer. So, okay. So that's the last. So we'll see what my rating for this Professional Institute one is. But first I need to get it. All right. So that's it for this video. Stay tuned for the next lesson, which is 102.6, Linux as a virtual guest. Thanks for watching.